Here we have a developmental network, theoretical one of course because it's spikes, SPIKE, which activates spikes. The arrows indicate an activates, and the sideways T indicates a deactivates, or we can say it represses. So for our base pathway, we have an S activates P, which activates I. The I represses K, so the K cannot repress E, which means that E activates spikes, or spikes are made. So what would happen if we had mutants? So if we had a mutant P, that means this P won't work. So S doesn't activate anything, which means P cannot activate I. So I is not repressing K, meaning K represses E, and E cannot activate spikes, so no spikes are made. So what happens if we have an I? If we have a mutant I, then S activates P, P activates I, but I is mutant, so it cannot repress K, which means K represses E, and spikes aren't activated. So we have another no spikes are made. So what about an I and an E, a double mutation? So if we have an I and E, we see S activates P, P activates the mutated I, so nothing. So it cannot block K, and K will repress E, but E is mutated. So to begin with, E will not activate spikes. So another no spikes are made. Now what about S and K? If we have S and K, we see that S cannot activate P, so P cannot activate I, which means I can't block K, but there's no K, that the K is mutated, so the K cannot block E, meaning spikes are made. So another question is, why do some cells in the spiny beetle for our problem have spikes and others don't? Well, we can see that not all of the cells or cell types would need spikes in it. Say we have ones on the inside for their legs, and their legs don't have spikes, only in the shell. We don't need spikes on their legs, so let's say there's factors in it that repress P, so P isn't being used in the spike formation, so it can't activate I, which represses K, so no spikes are formed there, because K is repressing E. It's stuff like that where if you need spikes on it, the pathway is going to go through, and if you don't, there's going to be a mutation there to stop spike formation.